Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of June 24th. If we haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the tarot, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. I also live stream on TikTok on Friday mornings at 8 a.m, you should check it out. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Tarot de Marseille with Mahogany Obsidian, the New Palladini Tarot with Amethyst, and the Light Seers Tarot with Aquamarine. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one, and as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, Group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. Let's throw down some cards. Nice. Okay. Wow, so it's all pips except for, well, we all have the entire deck inside of us. Any court card can be any gender because the Knight of Wands depicted here is a man. So, let's see. Excellent. All right, I'll see you right now, Group 1. Group 1, this is looking really good. I didn't pause for long at all, and shortly after pausing the video, I said, this is a coronation ceremony out loud. And to unpack that, we have all wands here and the knight here in the middle of the entire reading. And we have 2 coins. We have an ace and a 6. We have double 6s, indicating, you know, success, opportunity, but like having accomplished something. So that's always nice. And all of this is in the same suit that the Knight of Wands is in. Reminder that the Knight is the court that like goes on the adventure, that brings the suit out into the world, you know? And from what to sum up this reading, I honestly don't think it's worth unpacking each card that much, but I'm seeing a decision made that unearths an opportunity that kind of provides, that gets you a win in a field that isn't necessarily related to your field, but that in consequence will give you more confidence to work in your field because of the success you had in another. It's kind of like when in the 90s, there was this athlete, Bo Jackson, who would play a bunch of different sports. I didn't follow sports back then. I have no idea which sports Bo Jackson played. I know football and baseball were both of them. So it's kind of like Bo Jackson. Let's say he was primarily a football player, okay? So it's like Bo Jackson, you know, getting NBA MVP for a year, and then that baseball, you know, prestige award, because it's not the championship, but that does give him the confidence to win the Super Bowl that year with whatever his football team is. That kind of vibe. Honestly, that sums up the vibe so much. I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps below to jump to your Oracle card portion. I'll see you there. Group 2, the Queen of Coins reverse flipped over a little while I was shuffling for you. We'll see if that means something or not. So let's turn over the cards. Okay. Okay. Not a lot of reverse cards. That's nice. I'm putting a lot of focus on these top 2 cards here because from that, everything should fall into place. It'd be funny if the shot, all that effort for the cross to be crooked in the shot. And it actually is a little crooked, but hey, to finish the joke, I have to leave it at that. All right, I'll see you now. Group 2, this is one of those readings that it's going to be difficult for me to get through to the people who actually need to hear this, because in essence, the overall vibe of this reading is don't fret. What I'm getting from this is an energy of a victory or a celebration or some kind of, it's like the I used football as a metaphor in the last reading. So it's kind of like you won the Super Bowl and you're at the Super Bowl party enjoying, well, everyone else around you is enjoying the victory of the Super Bowl you just won. And not only that, it opens up an opportunity that is perfect for you. However, you're not letting yourself enjoy the Super Bowl victory because you're thinking about other stuff. I wasn't sure if the King of Swords reverse was an aspect of you or if it is someone else. And remember, we all have the entire deck inside of us. So the King of Swords isn't necessarily a man. It could be anything or anyone. It would make sense for the king and queen here to both be different aspects of you. They're both reversed. They're both in line with the reversed the reverse queen of coins, which flipped over while I was shuffling, which I'm taking as a sign that this is, the person that I'm reading for. And what I'm getting from that is you have to typically when we're supposed to be enjoying ourselves like by any outside metric but we're not, it's usually because our brain is focused on something that is kind of spoiling the vibe, but only for you. That's the unfortunate part of the people who need to hear this. It's that whatever baggage that you're carrying with you in your mind, and it's not only that, whatever is weighing heavy on you, it's also getting in the way of getting the rest and recuperation that you need. Again, this is the party after the Super Bowl, and you know, athletes work really hard to play in the NFL at all, much less make it to the playoffs, much less win the playoffs, and get that ring or whatever that Super Bowl champions get. And when you put yourself through hell like that, and you actually get the thing that you were doing this for, and then you can't even enjoy it after the fact because you're thinking about some other shit, like it's difficult to make sense of that. And yet, for the people, like having been around people who were like that, it's difficult to get them to let go of whatever it is that is weighing heavy on them so that they can enjoy the party that's happening around them. And hopefully just by pointing this out, that might be enough to get through to you. But yeah, it's really a question of you've won the Super Bowl. If you haven't, be on the lookout for opportunities for all of this. But assuming that you have won the Super Bowl, why not enjoy the celebration that comes after? Yes, this cup here, which is perfect for you, which got unlocked after winning the Super Bowl, it is the perfect cup for you. And yes, that does entail a bunch of other stuff. But this might be what's happening, is that you're so knowledgeable about this cup that other people around you are saying, oh yeah, just turn this ace into a 10 of cups. From the outside, it looks really simple. I'm sure in your day-to-day life, you talk to people who interact with you for your domain of expertise, whatever it is, as if the thing that you do is super simple, and they say, oh, just turn this ace into a 10, that's it. Not realizing all the work that goes into it. And after having won the Super Bowl, and the general manager of the team comes up to you and says, hey, Queen, I want you to turn this ace into a cup, this ace into a 10, and then walks away, before you even enter the Super Bowl party, then all of a sudden you're like, oh man, now I gotta do the 2 of cups, and then the 3, and then the 4, I gotta sit under a tree, and now I gotta cry over 3 spilt cups while the 2 cups are still standing behind me, and then I gotta go to nostalgia. But and you're all in your head, not enjoying the Super Bowl party around you. You can turn the ace into a 10 later. Just enjoy the party so that you can get the rest and recuperation that you need to be the best person that you can be to turn this ace into a 10. That was a mic drop. I'm really just going to end the reading there. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. Group 3, let's see what we have for you. Based off Group 2, I'm at risk of your cross being a little crooked. So let's see. That should be good. Nice. With the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Very interesting. Reverse, too. There are only 2 reverse cards in the entire reading, and that's if we include the bottom of the deck, so that's nice. Let's see. Yeah, this is good enough. All right, I'll see you right now. Group 3, there's one thing that made your entire reading snap into place as soon as I noticed, which is the fact that you have 3 majors here, and the only non-majors that are in your reading proper are these 2 cups. So considering all that and considering the cards that that are actually in the reading and where they are, this is pretty straightforward. This is, first of all, this Chariot reverse, I'm reading the reversal as a delay. Same for the Ace of Swords here. So I'm seeing a portal that you're going through, some kind of transformation that you're going through, right? And the message for this week is to make sure that your emotions are in check. I think the only risk for you for this week is one of letting your emotions get the better of you in the decisions that you make for this week. I'm honestly, like, I know the 2 of Cups is often associated with romance, clearly alluded to by the intertwined fingers like that, but I'm really reading this in the duality of decision-making thing, in that abstract sense. And if you combine it with the stability of the 4 of Cups, well, of 4s in general, but applied to the emotional realm, that's where the whole meaning, the whole reading kind of snaps into place. So whatever idea that you are trying to unearth, or whatever truth that you're trying to attain, or whatever clarity you're trying to gain, I think that you're on the right track. I think that part of it might also be fear of taking the leap. I'm not reading it that much because if it was fear of taking the leap, I would expect the Fool to be reversed and it's up right here. So I'm assuming that it's kind of a new step in something that would imply a kind of a transformation. And again, to reiterate, and I think this is the final stretch of this reading here before I wrap up, but it's really the idea of in order to get the victory that you are after, and to help ensure it, the key for you for this week is to make sure that your emotions are in check and that the decisions that you make as you navigate and take this leap of faith to try to unearth this sword here are you know, that your emotions are in check and that your emotions are in check. I guess I'm just repeating it. So I guess I'm going to end that there. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this reading, please give this video a like. And if you don't want to watch me pick up your cards, you know what to do. Timestamps are right below. All right, Oracle card time. If you're watching this in Quebec shortly after this is published, Bonne Saint-Jean. And now, let us see. Yeah, that is good. All right, Group A, your card is Pushing Upward. This is I Ching hexagram number 46. And the keywords are steady progress, gaining confidence, accepting challenges, a promotion, receiving recognition. That's like so on the head for at least 2 of the 3 groups that it's kind of making me wonder if I missed something for the 3rd. But yeah, that is so on the nose, it completely threw me off. I'm going to repeat the words here. Steady progress, gaining confidence, accepting challenges, a promotion, receiving recognition. Listen, enjoy the week, Group A. I thought rereading the words would help me get over the shock, but it hasn't. So you probably know exactly what this means for you. I'm just going to trust that. Group B, your card is Happy Happy. You can't make this stuff up. All right, I'm just going to stare at this to see if the image gives me something. Okay, so besides the obvious happy vibes here, the thing that struck out to me is that, you know, we have a rainbow light thingy downloading into this fairy's head, and it kind of looks like there's light coming out of this star. So what I would say is to follow your curiosity and follow your bliss, and also to use the joy that you find around you this week to see what you can use as fuel for inspired action. That was a mic drop. Group C, your archetype is the Messiah. Okay, sure, why not? The light attribute is serving humanity with humility. Okay, the shadow attribute is exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. That is really interesting. So, for some of you, that shadow attribute might be why you're putting so much pressure on yourself. I just spoke directly to one of the three groups there. But for everyone else, I think it is a... this card is an invitation to view this week through the lens of service. I think the lens of service and how can I be of use for others, how can I make other people's lives better, is the key question that you're being invited to take with you this week, Group C. Group D, your card is peace. Okay, I'm a very thorough shuffler. This is kind of nuts, but and it's funny because it's a gray card. The Prism Oracle is one of the few Oracle decks that I have that I actually read the manual from cover to cover. And the fact that we have the concept of peace being depicted in gray is making it difficult for me to plug this into the readings. I would say peace begins within. And what made me say that is the fact that there's noise all over, except for the little dove here. It has to be a dove. So yeah, that might be something. This could be, like, for those of you for whom the meaning isn't directly obvious, it might be because this card is an invitation for you to create the space that you need in order to find peace. And that, to circle back to another group, seeing things through a lens of service, seeing things through how can I make other people's lives better, is often a trick that that can work for creating that mental space more effectively than one might expect if you've never tried it and you just heard me say this for the first time. So try it. Yeah, that's a good mic drop. So I'm going to end the video there. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this, please give this video a like. I hope you all have a great week. Take care. I'll see you soon.